Hello, my name's Billy Treacy. And I'm also joined by
me, Matthew Perks,
and
me, Jon Gransden.
Hello, John. Hello, Matt.
Hello.
This is the second WhoTubia Podcast, and hopefully it will go really well, fantastically well.
Much better than first time.
Anyways, if you don't know who I am, my YouTube channel is Well Built Productions. I work on I'm the executive producer now for a fan film called Time Agent, and I do lots of different comedy sketches, bits and bobs on my channel, little dramas. Matt, would you like to give yourself a brief introduction?
Yeah, I basically do the effects. I have done most of the effects for Series 2 of Time Agent, and I basically make random videos on YouTube. So, yeah.
Brilliant. And John?
And I'm the only YouTube partner here.
Yes, congratulations, John.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, you don't have to go on about it though.
Okay, but did I mention that I get ads on my videos? No, I'll stop.
Did I mention I've got a cool picture banner? Onwards!
Did I mention I've earned £3 today?
£3? 3?
Already, yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
Do you guys want to move on to something Doctor Who related?
Yeah.
That might be a good idea.
At least relatively. Anyways, Matt Perks is very much the guest for this podcast.
Yes, I am.
And we've got 3 topics to discuss. The first one is you, Matt, working on Time Agent from 2009 to 2010. How was that for you? It was all the effects stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah. Basically, it was a. I initially started sort of like offered my services. No, you came to me, didn't you, Billy? It's a long time ago, actually.
I think it was you who came to me. We got in contact by the series I was thinking of making called First Contact.
Oh, yeah.
Which we need to hurry up.
That seems such a long time ago now.
Yeah.
But basically, I sort of started just to learn to do effects and sort of get the initiative. But then, well, obviously I took it very seriously. But yeah, as an experience, it's been very fun. It's certainly given me something to do when I'm bored. So yeah, as an experience, it's been very good.
Awesome. John's still using Paint. You're not fooling anyone, John.
Yeah, I still use MS Paint. I say to people, I use Adobe Creative Suite 4, but I actually use MS Paint. And it's a marvel. Photoshop, I don't know how to use it. What do you take me for? I mean, I animate everything in Paint. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
Okay then. Anyways, Matt, how was it working on Time Agent 2009 Specials and Series 2? Was it demanding?
Yeah, some of it was, but it's funny because a lot of the effects that some people sort of perceive as easy to do were actually the hardest, and then some of the ones that were like perceived to be the hardest were actually the easiest. So that was interesting to note.
Could you give an example?
Well, one of the things was lasers, I think. At least in the beginning, lasers were sort of the easiest. There's nothing easier than lasers. But it seemed like it was a hard thing to ask for. And then some of the effects with say just a bullet, the bullet effect. Do you remember that one that I couldn't complete? It sort of seemed an easy effect to do because it's just animating a bullet going across, but it was really complicated by the fact that the camera was moving so much and the software was locking it. So it really, a lot of it depends on how it was shot and stuff. But,
tracking and all that.
For the whole, though, I'd say it was a very pleasant experience in that you did provide a lot of easy to work on footage. Like you locked it down on a tripod a lot of the time. Whenever there was 3D tracking to do, apart from that one with the bullet, it was sort of there was enough camera movement to let the software know where work out where the actual camera is in physical space, rather than just having it move a little bit and then it can't work it out really because there's not enough equations in it. So yeah.
Fantastic. I don't understand what he's talking about either, John.
Yeah, I rambled on a bit there, didn't I?
What was your favourite effect to do you think? Or what was the most pleasing?
I think it was the dragon effect. Do you know when you're running down the street with that hat on, and then the invisible dragon blows out some fire? That was the most enjoyable and most rewarding, I think, just because of the way it turned out, really.
Brilliant, yeah.
So,
I enjoy how it like reflects on the road.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. Thanks to Andrew Cromer for that.
What's that, John?
Sorry, I think it's one of the more iconic shots of Series 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, John, what would you say is your favourite Matt Perks effect?
Oh, I really love Dan falling down the hole because of the layers that you put into it, how much work you put into that. Yeah, I just generally like all the effects, and especially the amazing fight sequence, the jet sequence.
That's good
Yeah.
to know. Yeah. Yeah,
I
the
know
jet.
this-
Yeah,
Go on
can
then. No, Matt.
All right. Well, the jet effect, the jet sequence, that was probably the hardest one, but not because it was particularly hard to do the jets and stuff flying about. It was a little difficult, but it was more that I couldn't. It was hard to figure out what was going on, and I didn't have any sort of footage to base it on, so you can't really have different camera angles because it's very rare for you to have like aerial footage from different points of view. If you know what I mean, it's just you've got one picture, and then you can't look the other way or something. If some jet fires a torpedo, a rocket or whatever, you can't have the camera face the other way or pan it or stuff. So that made it quite difficult and limiting. But yeah, other than that,
I know this sounds very odd to be a favourite effect, but my personal favourite, for some reason, would be in The Fallen Hero. That's the 2009 special, the third one, in which Bob gets shot by a laser.
Oh yeah.
I like the flashiness of it.
Yeah, it sort of looks like he's sort of getting electrocuted and pulsing through his body.
Current going through it, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one. Yeah. just remembered it. I was like, oh yeah, ding. I was like, Bob got shot. When did he get shot? Sorry.
Onwards. Right, we'll move on to our second topic, and that is Series 3 filming for Time Agent. Sorry if this podcast is all about Time Agent, but we're all three of us are very involved with that show.
I would like to say, the way you were introducing Matt earlier in the first topic made it seem like Matt's leaving after Series 2. He's not. Can we confirm?
I think we can confirm that Matt is definitely still in it, seeing as he is a producer now.
Yeah, I'm not going
it just
anywhere.
felt like you were saying, bye Matt. It's not bye Matt. Matt's staying. Come back, Matt. He's introduced it, bro.
Anyway, Series 3 filming. Matt was there to do his bit for the pre-title sequences of the pre-title sequence of the first episode, and that's about 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah, extremely fun, especially meeting you and Jamie. Actually, that was quite an experience.
Sorry about Jamie. I'll remember to put him on a leash next time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a fantastic weekend. It really was. We went to this quarry. Am I allowed to say this, by the way?
Yes, just about.
I won't reveal too much. Well, we went to this quarry, which is near where I live, which was a really sort of a middle of nowhere location. It was just really quite atmospheric, I think. For it.
Definitely.
So, well, yeah, it was a really good weekend. I definitely enjoyed it.
Right. Before we spoil everything, let's move on once again. And now we're moving on from Time Agent to the outside world. Oh no. And this is other fan
What
films.
are these?
Doctor Who related fan films. I believe Matt has one that he's about to talk about that he would recommend.
Let's just get it open. Well, there's a fan film by YouTube user TB1 fan who seems to quite like doing sort of Thunderbirds related CGI and all that. It's really quite. He's got some really quite good solid things on his channel. But yeah, they've remade this Doctor Who episode that was lost in the BBC archive thing, where they sort of overwrote or lost old Doctor Who episodes. And one that was lost was Mission to the Unknown. So they've remade it using the script, I think, and they've remade basically the entire episode. And I think as an episode, it's really quite gets what Doctor Who. It feels like an old episode of Doctor Who. Do you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
It just it's sort of.
And some of the CGI there is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's really cool how they've mixed CGI and live action and lots of green screens.
Yeah.
To sort of.
Me and John watched it earlier. About 10 minutes ago. Actually, we finished it, watching it, and blimey, it was quite something, wasn't it, John?
It's very impressive. I do like what they've done. I think they've updated the script a bit in places. But it does feel like watching either. It just feels like a really good episode. It's just like, and also it's one of the. I think it's the only episode of Doctor Who ever to not have the Doctor in it, and so they've done a really good job of taking the original story and just making it even more entertaining.
And there's nothing to worry about in the casting of the Doctor, because usually. Whoever plays the Doctor, that determines how good the fan film is. But in this case, you didn't have to worry about that. And they definitely played to their strengths in this one.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree,
there was very little wrong with it.
Yep. So, for anyone listening, do check it out. It's pretty good.
There will be a link below. So it's about nearly half an hour long, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you have a half an hour spare, then watch now, or else.
Well, not now. Not now. After this.
Listen to the podcast first.
Yeah. Wait for this to finish. Oh, don't worry, you don't have long yet. So, I think we're done with our topics. Is there anything else you two would like to add? Matt first, Matt?
No, not really. Just that, for what I know, Series 3 of Time Agent is going to be, amazing, basically.
John has a lot of the footage I don't have. You need to send that to me, John, with DVD, because we've been using your camera.
Yeah.
You've got the almost the same one as mine, haven't you, John?
I think I've got the one up from you. I don't know. It's
something like that.
Viagra HF 200.
Yeah.
But John, from what you've seen of that footage, what do you think? Is it all right?
I think it's appalling, and we should scrap the project right now.
That's what happens when we get John Gransden to direct certain shots.
It's amazing. I got the chance to direct some shots. And
that was been cool.
It was the first day on the second block. I was shooting a very important scene, and I always gave away what happened. And it's raw. I really was unsure first of all about my directing talent, but
it was amazing.
But I all I needed to do was trust the actors, because they knew what they were doing. I'm not going to mention who was in the scene and what was going on, but it was a lot of fun to shoot, and just I've now got the footage and I can start playing around with bits.
Anyways, that's all we've got time for, so I'll see you later, everyone. That's bye from me.
And bye from me.
And bye from me. But also don't forget to subscribe to these guys. Billy at Well Built Productions and Matt at the guy
MJP.
Yeah. And John finally at Anime. The links will be below. So thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheerio.